Welcome to the lair of the Batty Boffin.
Hi there Batty fans, it's time for a little bit of optics with the Batty Boffin, and we're going to be looking at colour mixing today. Now if you want to have a downloadable project sheet for this, look along at www.battyboffin.co.uk, click along to the experiments, and this is number 13. It's all about magic mixing of colours. Now I got here a light box. You can make one of these very simply, just a large cardboard box. So I've used a plastic tub and draped it with some fabric, white paper at the back, and a few little torches. Two particularly. And what I'm going to do is mix some of the things. Now this might not be too clear on the big picture, so I'm going to do some close-ups as well so that you can see. So I've got some gels here, and back home in primary school when you learned about colour mixing, you were probably told that yellow, red and blue were your primary colours, and out of those you mixed other ones. But I don't know about you, you might have found that when you mixed things like yellow and blue, that's not actually very green there. The blue kind of overpowers it rather, doesn't it? And that's always been the way. Blue's been a really, really strong colour. Okay. And that one there, the red's kind of overpowering the yellow as well. It's not bad for purple there, I suppose. But one of the problems I always thought was, you know when you mix all the colours, it's supposed to make black. But it doesn't. It makes that kind of sludgy brown colour. Yeah? Very strange. And then when I got a bit older and I got into computers, it was really confusing, because the colours that are used on computer monitors and TVs and things like that are not red, blue and yellow, but red, green and blue. RGB. You might have come across RGB colours, red, green and blue. Where's the yellow gone? What's up with this? Well, the answer is found in one of these. Now, computer monitors use RGB. If you've got a colour printer, it probably uses what's called CMYK. CMY, cyan, yellow and magenta. The K is for black. Yeah, I know. Let's start with the K. There you go. Cyan, yellow and magenta, which is another set of colours. And here they are. And when you mix cyan, yellow and magenta, you get all the colours. So there's your nice yellow. Mix the magenta, that's that kind of pinky purple magenta. Mix them, you get a rather nice red. You mix magenta and cyan, that's C-Y-A-N, bit of a funny colour. It's this kind of turquoisey one, so you get a rather nice royal blue there. And when you mix the cyan and the yellow, you get a good true green, and it's not overpowered by the blue like it is with the normal paint ones. The reason the paint ones don't work and don't give you a nice black, they give you that sludgy brown, is because your red, blue and yellow, the red should actually be magenta, the blue should actually be cyan, the yellow's fine, and that's why the yellow gets kind of overpowered by the other, because the other ones are kind of different colours than they should be. So blue plus yellow actually makes black in the middle, and this does make a good black. If I look through the middle, I can't see through that. So we'll talk more about those later on, but those are the ones that are used by your print cartridges. Your computer screen uses these, and I'm going to show you a bit of magic with these. These are actually your primary colours. Yellow is actually a secondary. So what I'm going to do here is I've got my light box, and I'm going to have two torches shining in. Okay, and I'm going to put some colours in front of them. So I'm just going to do this here, and then I'll do some close-ups. So there's red, and we get a nice red light. And there's blue, and we've got a blue light. Put the two together, and we get a nice purple. So that's the blue, that's the red, and there's the purple. Here it is in close-up. Now that purple is actually your magenta. Here it is. We just made that colour. So red plus blue makes the magenta. Let's try two others. Let's try blue and green. So there's the green, there's the blue. Put the two together, we get that rather fetching turquoisey colour. Here it is in close-up. And of course that rather fetching turquoise colour is actually cyan. So the green plus the blue makes cyan. Here's the one that gets everybody. Red plus green. Pause the video now and tell me what colour I'm going to get. Right, let's see if you're right. There's the red. There's the green. Put them together. What's the colour in the middle? Yep, it's yellow. Red light plus green light makes yellow light. And just to demonstrate that I'm not actually lying, what I'm going to do is try to jam those in a little bit there. And I'm going to wave my hand in, front of it. And what you should see are where you get the shadow of the green, you'll get a red shadow. Where my finger's in front of the red, you'll get a green shadow. So if I put my hand in front of green, you get a red shadow. If I put my hand in front of red, you'll get a green shadow. And on the two, you'll get both. And you'll see bits of yellow in between. Can you see the yellow there? Here it is in close-up. So there you could see the red and the green and the yellow. So that goes to show that yellow is actually a secondary colour. It's made from a mixture of green and red. Now, this is endless fun. Get yourselves a couple of torches, lots of different colours of these. If you can get the pure colours, red, green, blue, those are great. Cyan, yellow and magenta, okay? Or something like that. Turquoise, pinky purple and yellow. I think that might be one of the ones on Quality Street, and probably that's on Roses, and other chocolate brands are available. You should eat a lot to experiment, I'm sure. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come back in the next video and we're going to have a little bit more about this. I'm going to get into the theory of additive and subtractive colour mixing. So I'll see you next time, Betty fans.